morning? Does it feel any different than the other days?
Sure, a little bit, absolutely. I mean, the juices are flowing. Whenever you get in an elimination game and you either win or you're done for the year after almost 100 games, there's, a different feel to it for sure. But I think, we're trying to do every day here, I think we're trying to bring consistency to our approach. I think that's when we play our best, and, we got to have our best game here tonight.
We all kind of know your history in these games. Is there something you can point to at five of those 6 at home as well? Is there anything that stands out to you?
No, someone asked me about that before. I mean, when I go back and kind of reflect on the wins, listen, the players decide the games at this time of year. It's not the coaches. And I had some groups that rose to the occasion. Some fortunate play, some great goaltending. I think at least one of those was a double overtime, a couple of other overtime games. So, the players decide these things.
We're getting bombarded with the new line changes and D pairs and everything. Do you get some of that? And how much thinking goes into is Game 7 different?
Do I get bombarded with
friends, family, people texting you?
No, they're smart enough not to leave me alone. They know I have to deal with your guys and your suggestions. No, I mean, of course. I mean, that's a constant conversation in the coaches' room. Both forward lines, defense pairs, goalies, everything. I mean, we discuss that every day and roll out the same or the best group we can to win the game tonight, and we'll do the same here tonight. And you have to understand a lot of things go into that. Sometimes things you guys don't know about. Sometimes there's injuries. Sometimes there's stuff going on. That goes into those decisions that not everyone's aware of too.
It looks like Luke is back in. Is there anything in particular as far as the face-offs or anything?
Well, all that. Face-offs, leadership, penalty killing, all those things. We've got some depth here, and we've decided to use it, and I think it's been to our benefit. Miller and Hanley have kind of gone in and out at different points. Delandria has gone in and out at different points. Kiviranta, Glendening. So I think that's one of the strengths of our group, and we've been using that.
Jake has a pretty remarkable record after losses. Mm-hmm. Is there anything that you've observed that would lead to that mindset?
Yeah. Well, for me, that's just mindset. That's not physical. That's just that's that elite mindset where, I'm not gonna let last game bleed into the next game. I'm gonna make sure I'm part of the solution, not part of the problem. And he's had that. He's been as good as I've had in those situations.
With the Lindell Hakanpää pairing, you mentioned they weren't any worse than anybody else, but they were on the ice for as many goals. Do you have to have any conversations with them to make sure that mentally they understand where they're at and their role tonight?
Yeah, for sure. We have conversations with all our guys. I mean, there was a lot of conversations after last game on how we could have helped each other, have a better result and play better. And, yes, they were on for goals against. I would argue, if you dig into those goals against, how many you can point directly at them. Definitely not all of them. I'll tell you that. They had a lot of help out there from the other guys on the ice on our team.